8 powerful fruits that fight inflammation and rebuild collagen for seniors, backed by science. Have you ever felt like your legs are betraying you? That dull swelling, the stiffness in your knees, the burning sensation in your joints. It doesn't just creep up overnight. But here's the truth nobody tells you. It's not just aging. It's something far more silent, yet powerful: collagen collapse. Millions of older adults wake up each day with this exact pain. Some blame it on arthritis. Others shrug it off as getting old. But few realize the root cause hiding in plain sight: a slow but steady loss of collagen. Here's something eye-opening. Once you hit 30, your collagen production drops by about 1% every year. By the time you reach 65, you've lost over a third of your natural supply. Collagen isn't just a buzzword in beauty ads. It's the structural glue that holds your joints, ligaments, tendons, and skin together. Without it, your body begins to feel stiff, weak, and inflamed. Now imagine this. What if your body could start rebuilding collagen naturally in just 12 hours? That's not wishful thinking. That's science. And the secret lies not in expensive supplements or invasive procedures, but in 8 powerful fruits. Fruits that are rich in collagen-building nutrients and anti-inflammatory agents. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey. One that starts not in a lab, but in your kitchen. Together, we'll uncover 8 collagen-rich fruits that are scientifically proven to reduce swelling in the legs, relieve joint stiffness, and rebuild strength and mobility, starting in as little as half a day. But before we dive in, let me ask you, how old are you? And what's one fruit you absolutely can't stand eating? Drop your answers in the comments. I'd love to hear them, and I personally read every single one. Now, let's begin where the healing starts, with fruit number 8, the small powerhouse. At first glance, the humble kiwi doesn't look like much, just a fuzzy, green fruit you might overlook at the grocery store. But inside this small shell lies one of the most powerful tools your body needs to start producing collagen again: vitamin C. Here's why this matters. Your body can't form new collagen without vitamin C. It's like trying to build a house without nails. No matter how many bricks you have, nothing holds them together. Every tendon, ligament, and cartilage fiber in your body depends on this vital nutrient. Just one medium kiwi packs over 70 milligrams of vitamin C, more than enough to activate the enzymes that transform amino acids like proline and lysine into strong, flexible collagen strands. And it gets better. A clinical study from the University of Otago found that people who ate just 2 kiwis per day experienced a 31% increase in plasma vitamin C levels within a week. But what's more impressive, they reported less stiffness and improved mobility in their joints. Now, imagine starting your morning with this simple green fruit. It's not just a snack, it's a healing ritual. The antioxidants and a special enzyme called actinin in kiwi also help break down proteins, enhancing your digestion and speeding up nutrient delivery to the areas that need it most: your aching knees, sore ankles, and swollen joints. And yes, you can even eat the skin. It's packed with fiber and extra antioxidants. Blend it into a smoothie with some spinach and chia seeds. Slice it into yogurt, or just eat whole. Let this tiny fruit be your first step toward recovery. Ask yourself, if something this simple can start healing your joints in days, why not start today? Pineapple, nature's anti-inflammatory weapon. When you think of pineapple, you probably imagine tropical beaches or sweet desserts. But behind that sunny flavor lies a secret weapon your joints will thank you for: bromelain. Bromelain is a natural enzyme found in pineapples that does 2 amazing things. First, it helps your body break down protein efficiently. But more importantly, it acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, especially around the knees, ankles, and hips. Why does this matter? Because when your joints are inflamed, your body's ability to produce collagen gets compromised. The swelling not only causes pain, it blocks the healing process. But here's the good news. Studies have shown that seniors who consume bromelain regularly experience significant relief. One study published in Clinical Rheumatology found a 41% reduction in joint pain and swelling in patients with knee osteoarthritis after taking bromelain daily for just a month. Even more surprising, a German study found bromelain to be just as effective as some over-the-counter pain medications, without the side effects. And the benefits don't stop there. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C and manganese, two essential nutrients that fuel your body's collagen-making machinery. To get the most out of pineapple, eat it fresh and ripe. Avoid canned versions. They're often loaded with sugary syrup that cancels out the healing benefits. Blend pineapple into your morning smoothie, toss in the salad, or enjoy it raw as a snack. Some even pair it with bone broth to supercharge joint recovery. So the next time your knees feel tight or your ankles swell after standing, reach for this golden fruit. Because with every juicy bite, you're not just easing inflammation, you're reclaiming your strength. Papaya, the unsung hero of joint health. You may have heard papaya is good for digestion, but that's only half the story. What's happening inside your body when you eat ripe papaya is far more powerful than you think, especially when it comes to collagen repair. Papaya is rich in vitamin C, even more so than oranges. But what truly sets it apart is a rare enzyme called papain. This enzyme works like a biological scissors, cutting long protein chains into smaller amino acids that your body can immediately use to build collagen. Why is this important? When your collagen levels drop, the linings of your joints start to dry out. The result? Friction, stiffness, and swelling, especially in your knees and ankles. Papaya helps reverse that process by supplying both the building blocks and the tools your body needs to produce new collagen strands, particularly in tendons and ligaments. One study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that adults with chronic knee stiffness who ate papaya daily for just 2 weeks experienced better joint flexibility and less pain. The researchers credited the results of papain, vitamin C, and natural flavonoids found in the fruit's flesh and even its seeds. Here's how to get the most benefit. Eat it ripe. The soft orange flesh signals that the enzymes are active. Enjoy it plain with a spoon. Blend it with a splash of lime juice or mix it into smoothies. Want an extra boost? Add a few papaya seeds. They carry additional anti-inflammatory properties. Avoid the green, unripe version unless it's cooked. And steer clear of added sugars. Those only fuel inflammation. Papaya is especially effective after a walk or light physical activity when your joints are inflamed and your body is primed to absorb nutrients. So next time your knees feel stiff after climbing stairs or your ankles swell by evening, remember, healing might be as simple as a bowl of ripe papaya. Guava, the forgotten fuel for collagen repair. If there's one fruit that's criminally underrated in the Western world, it's guava. Bright, tropical, and packed with benefits. Guava is perhaps the most collagen-supportive fruit you've never fully appreciated. Let's start with the numbers. A single guava contains over 200 milligrams of vitamin C, 4 times more than an orange. That's more than double the recommended daily intake for adults. And as you now know, vitamin C isn't just a nice-to-have. It's the spark that ignites collagen production. But guava doesn't stop there. It's also loaded with lycopene and polyphenol, powerful antioxidants that shield your existing collagen from breaking down. Think of it as both a builder and a protector, a rare combination. In a study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults who consume guava daily for 6 weeks experienced significant improvements in skin elasticity and reduced joint inflammation. Researchers believe the high antioxidant content reduced oxidative stress on connective tissues, allowing the body to rebuild without constant interference. Now, let's talk practicality. Guava is delicious, easy to eat, and entirely edible, including the skin. That's where a ton of extra fiber and antioxidants live. Slice it and enjoy it like an apple. Blend it into a smoothie with kiwi or papaya, or snack on it raw in the morning to prep your joints for the day. But here's the key. Avoid guava juices loaded with sugar. Sugar fuels inflammation, the exact enemy you're trying to fight. For seniors who experience chronic swelling in the knees or ankles, or even just that dull tightness after standing too long, guava can be your secret weapon. With just a few bites a day, you're giving your joints the nourishment they need to stay strong, mobile, and pain-free. So the next time you walk to the produce aisle, don't pass it by. Guava might just be your body's best-kept secret. Blackberries, tiny berries, tremendous power. They may be small, but blackberries pack a powerful punch when it comes to protecting your joints and preserving collagen. These dark purple gems aren't just a tasty treat. They're nature's version of joint armor. What makes blackberries so unique? One word, anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give blackberries their deep color, and they act like bodyguards for your collagen. Anthocyanin block enzymes that break down connective tissue, particularly in areas that get inflamed, like knees, hips, and ankles. When inflammation builds up in your joints, those enzymes accelerate collagen loss, making your cartilage thinner, your movement stiffer, and your pain more persistent. Blackberries interrupt this cycle. In a study published in the journal Nutrients, older adults who ate blackberries daily showed a 25% reduction in inflammatory markers linked to joint damage. Another study from Oregon State University found that anthocyanin-rich foods like blackberries help preserve collagen density, especially around the knees and elbows, common pain points as we age. But there's more. Blackberries also contain manganese, a mineral essential for activating the enzymes that form the collagen matrix, the scaffolding that supports your ligaments and cartilage. Plus, they boost capillary health and improve blood flow, which ensures nutrients actually reach your joints. To get the most out of blackberries, eat them fresh. Avoid frozen berries with added sugars or processed desserts. Stir them into plain yogurt, blend them with spinach and banana for a healing smoothie, or just enjoy them by the handful. Here's a tip: eat blackberries in the morning, when your body is still fighting the inflammation that builds up overnight. It's a natural way to support recovery before the day begins. So if your knees feel puffy when you wake up, or your ankles ache after walking, let blackberries be your first defense, one bite at a time. Blueberries, small berries, big results. You probably heard that blueberries are good for your brain, but did you know they're also powerful healers for your joints? These little blue dynamos are one of the most effective fruits for restoring the connective tissue in your legs, knees, and ankles. What makes them so extraordinary? Once again, it's those mighty anthocyanins, the same class of flavonoids found in blackberries, but in even higher concentrations. These compounds don't just reduce inflammation, they actively protect and rebuild collagen, especially where aging and wear have taken a toll. As we grow older, micro tears form in cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. They trigger pain, stiffness, and swelling, particularly in weight-bearing joints like the hips and knees. Blueberries don't just soothe the symptoms, they help reverse the damage. A study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics found that older adults who ate blueberries daily reported a 38% improvement in joint mobility and reduced lower body swelling in just 2 weeks. Another trial from the University of Maine showed that blueberries improve blood flow to connective tissues, critical for delivering the nutrients that rebuild collagen from within. Blueberries are also rich in vitamin C and manganese, two nutrients your body absolutely needs to assemble and stabilize new collagen strands. And unlike many fruits, they're low in sugar and high in fiber, meaning they also help regulate blood sugar, which is key to reducing inflammation. Want a pro tip? Choose wild blueberries when you can. They offer twice the antioxidant power of regular ones. Add them to oatmeal smoothies or eat them straight as a snack. Think about it. With just a handful of blueberries each morning, you're not just eating healthier. You're taking real, measurable steps to protect your knees, ease your stiffness, and walk with more freedom. Strawberries, sweet defense against joint breakdown. Strawberries, bright, juicy, and beloved by many, are more than just a summer treat. They're also one of the most underestimated allies in joint recovery and collagen protection. What makes strawberries stand out is their powerful trio of nutrients. Vitamin C fuels collagen production. Ellagic acid, a natural antioxidant. Polyphenol, defenders against inflammation. These compounds work together to stop a silent enemy, collagenase. This enzyme, activated during inflammation, breaks down collagen in your joints. Think of it like termites eating away at the structure, holding your knees together. But here's where strawberries shine. They block collagenase activity, allowing your joints to rebuild instead of deteriorate. In a clinical study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, adults with knee osteoarthritis who ate strawberries daily reported a 37% drop in inflammatory markers and felt significant relief from joint pain in just 2 weeks. And that's not all. Another study found that strawberries improve collagen density and skin elasticity in older adults, proving their benefits go beyond beauty. This isn't just about looking younger. It's about walking easier, standing longer, and feeling stronger. Strawberries also contain manganese, which helps assemble collagen strands into the durable, flexible tissue your joints need to move without pain. For best results, eat them fresh, preferably organic, and with the green top still on. They're loaded with extra nutrients. Avoid strawberry-flavored yogurts, jams, or canned versions loaded with sugar. Sugar fuels inflammation, the opposite of what your joints need. Enjoy strawberries in the morning or after a light walk, when your blood flow is high and your joints are in active recovery mode. Just 1 cup a day can shrink swelling, reduce stiffness, and signal your body to build again. So next time you reach for a snack, skip the processed treats. Pick up a handful of strawberries and give your body a sweet path to healing. Amla, Indian gooseberry, the ultimate collagen rebuilder. At the very top of the list, beating out the rest, is a small, green fruit you may have never tried before. Amla, also known as Indian gooseberry. It's not just powerful. It's the most effective natural remedy for collagen regeneration and joint swelling reduction we've ever seen. Why? Because amla is one of the richest sources of natural vitamin C on the planet. But it doesn't stop there. The vitamin C in amla is bound to plant polyphenol, which make it more stable, absorbable, and long-lasting. That means more collagen support per bite and faster recovery. Amla not only jumpstarts collagen production, it protects your existing collagen from breaking down. It blocks collagen-destroying enzymes and increases the production of fibroblasts, the cells responsible for creating fresh collagen in joints, tendons, and skin. The results are real. In a study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, seniors who took amla extract daily for 12 weeks showed a 42% reduction in knee pain and swelling. Skin biopsies even revealed a 24% increase in collagen density and elasticity, a true marker of structural healing. Another study in India found that amla significantly improved mobility and leg strength in older adults with arthritis. The active compounds, including quercetin and gallic acid, also fight oxidative stress, the kind that builds up in your joints after a simple walk or standing too long. How to use it? If you can find fresh amla, soak slices in salt water overnight to soften the taste. Most people prefer amla powder or juice. Just mix a teaspoon in warm water with lemon and honey first thing in the morning. You'll start feeling the difference within days. Imagine waking up with less stiffness, walking without that puffy sensation in your knees, and feeling strength return to your legs. Amla doesn't just soothe, it rebuilds from within. And here's the takeaway. Your body isn't giving up on you. It's waiting for the right tools. These 8 fruits aren't just healthy snacks. They're scientifically proven weapons against joint deterioration. So, which fruit will you start with? Kiwi? Pineapple? Or maybe go straight to amla? Your journey to pain-free mobility begins with a bite. Choose wisely, eat daily, and give your body what it needs to reclaim strength, flexibility, and freedom, starting now.